Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 10:36, 5/14, 2017. You know who this is, and I'm here to pretty much give you another heartbreak story. Why? Because I can. So, here we go. This is my fifth story. This one, I'm going to take you back to last year. I thought about doing it, then I thought about should I do it and not put this person's name in. Yeah, I have a tiny mic, deal with it. Then I thought again and again and again and again and again and again. And then, I just realized something. I never knew why this happened. It didn't make sense. So, with further ado, I would like to get down to the story. Because I know if I do this person will make the story. So, here we go. This story is about a woman by the name of Noelle Burrows. And where does the story start? Well, it's very simple. Now, you'll hear this a lot, but during the time around 2013, all the way up until present day, I go there rarely now, but once in a while I'll go there, but all the way up to 2013 all the way up to 2015, there used to be this bar I used to go to all the time. I wasn't even 21 yet when I started going, but by the time I was 21 I was drinking. But during 2013 I would see Noelle work at this establishment because she knew a friend who was the manager there at the time. He's a pretty cool dude, you know what I mean? But, she knew this person. And it's like, whatever, you know what I mean? And, what struck me about Noelle is she stood out from, aesthetically, she stood out from a lot of the people that worked at the bar. Now, there's only one girl that she could not match. She's like the most beautiful girl at the bar, but I'm not naming her name. She was my favorite for everything, and yes, it's a biased approach. But we're not here to talk about that story. We're here to talk about Noelle. Noelle was second close. She had a physical build that was out this world. She was athletic, obviously, from what I would assume she was athletic. She had a really nice body. I mean, aesthetically, she looked like Adriana Nicole. Now, I'm not going to tell you who she is. I'd much rather you look her up. But I can tell you, she almost had her down to a T. She had the hair like her. She had the face, the eyes, the smile, the voice, the body. Very similar. Even the tattoo place. The tattoo art was different. I haven't seen the whole tattoo. But I was told what it was. But it was nearly placed on the same area that Adriana Nicole got her tattoo at. I'm not going to tell you where because I have too much respect for Noelle to try to, inappropriately talk about her body. But I do know that she was very similar to her to a T. Noelle was very interesting, but there was a demeanor about her that was very intimidating. Very intimidating. But it was intimidating in a way where I liked it and I wanted to approach it. I found Noelle very attractive, but I knew there was a presence about her that it was like she demanded respect, and I felt like I should respect who she was. Even before I got to know who she was, something was about it. I was like, she's the type of person that needs to be respected, and I was willing to be that person. Now, what's strange about this situation is, as I get to know this person, you know what I mean? I didn't officially introduce myself to this person until this girl I met. Not gonna tell you the girl's name because you'll see me mention her a few times. I might even make a Heartbreak volume on her one day, but I'm not going to say her name even there, or at least I'll try to edit it out as much as I can. I mentioned her on my first unpopular opinion briefly towards the end, but bottom line is there's this girl who was also friends with Noelle and the manager there, and a few others that worked there, because there was this thing where they used to work at a previous store at a previous area. They used to work there and blah blah blah, and they used to do a lot of cool stuff. I guess they know each other that well, but I don't know. I just got to know the girl before I got to know everyone else. Noelle, she I thought was pretty cool. It's interesting because I'm talking to this girl and I'm talking to her about a few things. And I remember one time Noelle just walked up like, "Oh, this is your friend here," and I tried to introduce myself to Noelle by a friendly gestural handshake. She's like, "Yeah, I don't really shake people's hands only because I don't know if people wash them." I was taken back by it. I was incredibly intimidated, and I enjoyed it. Not in a sexual or way, but it's like an authoritative, like, I like someone like this. She's pretty cool. That kind of a platonic way. I was intrigued by her. Intrigued by the intimidation that she was letting off in a platonic way. Now, people might think I'm crazy for saying that because I like a certain type of women, but you know what? I have my way of attracting people. You have your way of attracting people. I have my way of being attracted by people, and you have your way of being attracted by people. That's just how the world works. I'm sorry. That's how I felt, and if you have a problem, if you want to dispute it, well, who cares? Your opinion don't matter. But, I thought she was cool from there, and then, later on, as I got to know this person that I had a crush on, it seemed like a lot of the people that worked there, seemed to, I don't want to say they're in my corner, but it felt like they wanted me to do this. Certain people wanted me to do this because I really had a crush on this girl. And Noelle was right there. Right there. Even after this girl went up to the Northwest, they were still, there. It was pretty cool. They just knew they wanted something. At the end of the day, me and this girl wanted something. It was just very unspoken. I don't know. It is what it is. I guess, whatever the case is, it's cool, and I've always been cool with this girl. But I've always tried to be respectful, because there's plenty of guys that try to holler at this girl, and I don't want to be the guy to do that, because she doesn't like that. At the time, she was with her boyfriend, and she was engaged to be married, and at the time, this girl, because of this, I've asked Noelle so many questions, so many tips, and Noelle's helped me out when it came to the girl. And Noelle was someone that Angela, at the time in my mind, I thought Noelle was as real as someone that Angela should have been. Angela Fontenot. If you don't know who she is, July 14th is all I'm going to tell you. She is as real as she could be. She could be. And I asked her for tips. I talked to her about it. She was just really cool to talk to. But I always try to keep my distance. I was careful around her because, like I said, even though I didn't really, did I find her attractive? Yes. Who doesn't find someone physically attractive? But I also wanted to respect her because I knew what she was. And also I just knew that the things we look for just aren't there. So it's whatever. But I never tried to pursue like a friendship with this girl because I was always careful around her. Around 2015, this girl goes off to the military. Me and the girl I like fall out, but it's whatever. Noelle comes back, and everything seems pretty cool, and it's what it is. It's what it is, but she comes back and everything seems normal. Whatever. I'm thinking everything's all cool. And I'm trying to be as respectful as I can be, as usual. I give her props to my friends. I'm starting to improve my group as the year ends and new year begins. They see it and they get to know me, and it's whatever. She gets to know them. It's whatever. This is one character that's just too damn imposing, but we're not gonna talk about that. But whatever the case is, it is what it is. We do what we gotta do, and we're hanging out. And next thing you know, some of my friends that I hang out with, that she would serve at the bar that I go to, they'd be like, "Oh, why don't you go out with this girl?" I'm just like, nah, I don't want to. It's like, you don't have to go out on a date, just be friends, hang out with her. So I'm like, alright. I mean, I'm skeptical because I don't want to ruin anything that's cool. I don't want to ruin a rapport that we have. It's like, I'm there, it's cool, say hi, like an acquaintanceship. Whatever it is, it was a well acquaintanceship and I didn't want to ruin it. Sure enough, I said, okay, I thought about it and I'm like, okay. One day we have a conversation and I asked her to do something. She's like, oh sure, I have a boyfriend, but I can do that. I thought everything was good. But as the days go by, I try to, like I said, I try to get closer, be a little cooler, be a little free of myself. Trying to be cool about it. Trying to be cool towards her. But I guess notice she started standing off a little bit. And I'm just like, this is weird. What's going on here? You know what I mean? I made a post. I make these Instagram posts. I put bloom in these posts. And I make them their WTWs. Now, this girl, is like, look, I don't find that. At first, Noelle's like, hey, look, I like your gesture, but it's not appropriate. So, okay, I'll take it down. I took it down and she appreciated it. Whatever. The day before we're supposed to hang out, I'm doing stuff, I'm drawing, or whatever. I'm doing my thing, I leave. It's like, oh, you want to do this? She's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay. I was taken back by it, but it was whatever. So I'm riding home. I text her, hey, you want to do just like setting up what we used to do, like how we meet each other up. I'm willing to meet this girl up. Not asking for a ride, whatever the case is. I'm just willing to meet with her halfway because it's the least I can do. I'm on the phone with Milton and we're just talking about stuff. Next thing you know, I get a notification from Noelle and it's like, I'm sorry, I can't really hang out with you tomorrow. Like I said, I have a boyfriend, but can you please stop pursuing me? It's getting awkward. Right then and there, I knew something was. I knew that the exact same thing I said would happen happened. This is why when I was doing this little "Why If You're a Bus" campaign, I said I'm not interested in girls. I even told him I was like, it's okay. You don't have to You don't have to worry about that for me. I'm not interested in women. You know, when I talk about that, or why I don't go on apps like this girl suggested, I'm just like, I don't want to do that because I get nothing out of it doing everything other people's way. I'm focused on one girl at the time. And this is what happens. And it bummed me out, and I didn't go to this place for a good month. Come May 2nd of 2015, that's when I went. It's like a month later. I'm trying to avoid her, not look at her, because I don't know what to say besides sorry. Maybe I should have said something, but bottom line was I was too scared because I didn't want her to think that I was going to follow her after that. But the next week after we came, that one Tuesday, this girl, I don't know why, but I took it the wrong way. This girl started talking to the usual people there. I don't know why. It just seemed like the people of personality, and it's just like, what is this guy like? She was talking to some of the guys there that were regulars there, and she was ignoring me. And I'm thinking to myself, I felt that type of way. I don't know why. At the time, I was thinking, oh, it's because they have money, they have all this stuff, and they got all this material, that all these resources that they'll gravitate to those guys. But me personally, oh, I gotta have that to talk to women? No, and hell no. It made me I was angry because I felt hurt. I felt like I was made to look bad, and I don't know what I did bad. But all I know is Noelle, I don't want to accuse Noelle of hurting me, but I took it as hurt because I didn't know what I did wrong except try to be cool and open up myself a little bit more free. But I guess she, maybe it was made to look, not me, but it came off more platonic than she thought it would be, but it really was not meant for that because I had no interest, and I felt hurt by that. And as I relate when I relate this story to some of my friends, this is the main reason I'm doing this video. Some of my friends went out and said some things like, oh, well, she probably was just using you to get to her boyfriend. Not just one person. Many people asked. They said this. I didn't even say Noelle's name at the time, but I said, well, what if there's this scenario that and they said, oh, they're just using you to get to her boyfriend. If that happens, that would really hurt me. I hope Noelle really didn't do this, and this is why I'm doing this video. If someone shows Noelle this, video, I really hope Noelle can answer this question. Why'd you cancel? Was it because my personality came off the wrong way and it came off as if I was trying to pursue you? Because if that was the case, I apologize. That was not my intention. I wasn't trying to pursue you at all or anything like that. I hope you weren't using me to get to your boyfriend, and I'm not going to say that you are. I would never accuse you of that. But a lot of people think that is the case, and if it is, I would be pretty hurt by that, because I never meant to do this stuff, and it hurts me, and it makes me think less of, these are quintessential examples of why I do these videos, so I can get my feelings and my thoughts on it, and you know, you of all people should have at least known that I went through some stuff with the last girl, and that should never happen. But like I said, this is not me mad or angry, but this is just that disappointment. So if you get this video, this is a question to you, LL girls. Was I being clingy? Was I smothering you? Whatever the case is, what was it? Because if it is, I understand that you feel this way, and I'm not going to be mad at you for feeling this way. I apologize, but I can't apologize for being me. But I understand. Like, I take back the apology. I'm going to take back the apology and say, I can't apologize for being myself. I just can't. That's just how I am. That's the person that I am. That's the person you have to deal with. You gotta deal with the good and bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly when dealing with me. But I would understand why you felt uncomfortable. You could have at least told me, hey, it seems like you're coming off too strong. Could you done this? I mean, I don't have a problem with you feeling that way because this is your initial reaction. But I hope that wasn't the case. I really hope that's how you... I'd rather you help. Well, that's how you feel, because if it felt like you really used me to get to your boyfriend, I'd be very disappointed. But I hope that's not the case. So that's my question to you, and I hope you get this video and you're able to answer it. But either way, this is just me chilling. You know, all my friends out there, you know, this is a good lesson to you guys. Be careful who you come off, who you talk to, because you'll never know the reaction you'll get, because it's so weird. But I hope you guys live your life, have fun, peace, power, positivity. You know, I'm grateful of the people that I can talk to and the girls that do understand where I'm at, the female friends that I do have. But I hope you guys are grateful for every friend you have. This is Shake Master J, signing off with a crotch grab.